Welcome guys, thank you for watching this video, but before we proceed, do not forget to subscribe, turn on the notification bell, like this video, share it to all of your friends, and also check out the description for further information guys. And now, let's get into the video.
Alright guys, so welcome to today's video, and in today's video we will work on a new tower. So I thought about creating Kuzan from One Piece. So the guy with the ice fruit, so the former Marine Admiral. So I plan on creating that guy, and yeah, so this is going to be the first part. Of course, we are going to work on that character for multiple parts now. I hope that's clear to you guys. Wait, let me clone this because... Okay. Yeah, okay. So, how do we start off? As always, we are going to design the character first. So, those purposes, I'm gonna use this head right here. I'm gonna export it. So, right click on this one, then hit export selection on the very bottom, and then save this to somewhere, okay? And now, you will need Blender, okay? So that's a requirement you will need, because we are now going to design a hair in Blender. And Kuzan's hair should be easy, I think. I'm not sure. I haven't done it in the past, but I'm gonna do it for the first time now. But I have a little idea of what we could do in order to create the hair, and I hope that this is going to work out, guys. Okay, so download Blender. So you can download Blender from Steam or blender.org. So it is up to you. And I'm using Blender 2.8. Wait. Let Blender load up. Come on. Okay, there we go. So this is how Blender looks like. It should be familiar to you because I have been using it in many videos now. So I'm gonna enable the screencast keys plugin right here. You do not have it, I have installed it for you guys, so you can follow my inputs on this corner right here, as you can see. Okay. Yeah, so the first thing which we are going to do is that we are going to hit File, then Import, then OBJ, and we are going to import our head, which we have just exported. And as you can see, our head, or some object, seems to be right there after we have imported our head. So this is, of course, going to be our head. And in order to move it to the center right here, you can either press G and then, well, X, and then move it to this axis, and then Y to move it a little bit to the right, or you can alternatively just hit space and then type in set origin, and then hit the first option called geometry to origin. So the geometry is over there, okay? So that thing which is marked in orange, and the origin is this orange dot right here. And the geometry is far away from the origin. Therefore, we can use this option to unite them, as you can see. Now when I press Z and hit rendered, we get this rendered option right here, or this rendered perspective, which also makes the face of this head appear. I mean, right now Shift A to add either one of those. I'm gonna add the circle, and now I'm not gonna talk that much because I expect you to be a little bit familiar with Blender and to be able to use those basic controls, guys. So these are basic controls, and I expect you to be able to use them. Okay. So if you are not familiar with that, then I recommend you to get familiar with that first of all, because Blender is being used by a lot of developers now, and you can barely avoid using it. Yeah, so you can barely avoid using Blender because you'll need Blender, my opinion. So if you want to be as independent as possible, then really learn about Blender and learn those controls, about the environment, etc., guys. So I'm now gonna add this modifier right here, and then I'm able to mirror this side to this one, as you can see. And now everything I do on this one is automatically being replicated to the other side, as you can see. All right, now. Ah, okay. Okay, so this probably looks awful to you, but this is just one part of the hair. So this thing you see right here is just this upper part of his health. I'm gonna put some spheres around his head now, and I'm gonna deform them, so it looks much more like curls, like Kuzan's curls, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna use a UV sphere. Okay, this looks very, very awful, but do not worry, we are going to fix it. Wait, so let me undo everything. Okay, I'm not able to undo it. Okay, never mind. I'm just gonna work this. Sculpt mode. So let's just play around. See what is going to happen. So I barely use this mode right here. Full modes, sculpt, reset brush. Okay. So we can make the surface of those spheres a little bit more uneven by using this smooth tool right here, using the smooth mode, let's say. That's, yeah, that's a good opportunity to make hair a little bit more realistic, but it is of course not enough. We'll need some more to achieve what we want to do. Simplify, rotate, mask, rotate, no. No. Okay. Okay. See how this is going to work out. Edge splits. Doesn't seem that fun, to be honest. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. Well, I think that I'm gonna export this one just to see how it is going to look like. So let's apply everything to it. Let's get rid of the head. So the amount of triangles is enough. As long as it is not greater than 10,000, it is okay. So what are we supposed to do? Delete the head, and now we can just go to File, Export, OBJ, and then save it to somewhere. I'm gonna save it to this spot, and now we can close Blender, get back to Studio. Okay, now let's delete this dummy right here. Let's import one of those, or let's clone one of those towers right here. Let me clone this Naruto tower. He's right there. Let me move here. Okay. I'm gonna get rid of the face. Okay. Okay, so we do have this accessory right here. I was looking for that. All right. So go to this handle, and now hit the symbol, and now import the hair you have just created. So I hope that this is not going to be that awful. Okay, so if this happens to you, then make sure double-sided is checked. And yeah, well, it is okay. It is okay, I think. So we could use it. Oh, come on. Other thing you should take care of is this original size thing. So take care of it. It is actually not that bad. It is acceptable, I think. Come on. Okay, so that's it with the hair. Now, I'm gonna pause the video, and I'm gonna come up with some shirt and pant IDs just for our Kuzan right here. So I'll be back. All right, so Where is it? Yeah, there we go. So, shirt. That's the first shirt. Now, second thing. There we go. All right. So, this is our Kuzan right here. And now we should move on with some preparation for the following episodes. So, let's go inside of this control script. Oh, before we do that, let's move this. No, let's first of all rename this guy to Kuzan. Let's move him inside of this towers tab. There we go. Now, let's go inside of this upgrade prices script. Okay. So the first upgrade is going to cost 250. Second one, 100. I don't know. Let's do a third one. And it's going to cost 400. Okay. Now the placement price. Let's make it 800. Now let's go inside of this tower script. Wait, before we actually change something in this one, let's go inside of the stats. So attacks per second, let's make 1.5. Damage, let's put it to 12. Range, let's keep it at 20. Let's rename this tower to Kuzan. Alright. Now within this script, let's copy this one. So this is the actual upgrade info. So at the first upgrade, the damage is going to increase to 30. Probably not. Let's make it 20. And let's make the range increase actually. Let's make it increase to 30. Now the second upgrade, make the damage increase to 25 per second. 2.25. Now, third upgrade. Let's make this one. Well, let's make the damage. Well, 50 is probably too much. Let's make the attack per second. So let's set it to 1. And let's increase the range once again to 55. And there we go. All right. So this is some preparation now. Now let's go inside of this control script. Okay. Let's determine some attacks from the beginning. So we have 3 upgrades in total. Means to what? Let's see. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. So all 3. Okay. All right. So okay, so the first attack is going to be this partisan attack, where he fires those those pikes think. So they're called pikes. So he fires some how do they call it? How do you call them? Yeah, some ice projectiles towards his enemy. That's the first attack. Second attack is going to be this ice bird. So another projectile which he just fires, and the third one is going to be this ice age thing where the whole ground turns into ice and freezes all of the enemies which are on it. Yeah, so those are the attacks in short. Might be able to finish them in the next video, guys. Let's hope so. And yeah, so let's take a look at it. So we have now made 7 towers in total. So we have made a lot of towers. And maybe it's time to actually work on something else after this Kuzan tower. So maybe I'm gonna... So I have received a lot of suggestions regarding those waves. So that I'm supposed to show how to make some different type of waves. Is this to make some different type of waves with bosses, that stuff. So I could probably show that some future episodes after I finish this tower. And yeah, after that I also think on creating multiple maps, so some more maps except from this noob map. And yeah, so those are my plans. I also intend to fill the summon from lobby with those new towers, so I intend to do that as well. Then after that, I think that we can end the series, because there is like, well, you can always find something new to do, you know. And I don't want to say that I'm gonna end the series completely, so there is probably some stuff to do. But what I mean by finishing this series or by ending the series is that I do not intend to work on it that actively as I formerly did, because all of those important things have already been made, and therefore I see no point in just working on this game on force, you know, because there is a lot of more stuff to do, or a lot of more stuff I could show you than just adding the next tower and the next tower and the next tower. So I could spend that time wasted on those videos in another type of videos, maybe in some JoJo tutorials, maybe on some Attack on Titan tutorials, maybe on some Demon Slayer tutorials, when I finally get to watching that anime series, because a lot of people have been suggesting me that as well, guys. Suggesting, I don't know, guys. I don't know how to pronounce it. All right, yeah, enough of the talking, guys. Thanks for watching. Also, I have a question for you. So I've been thinking about creating a how to script series, so for basic knowledge about Roblox, Lua, etc., guys. So I've been thinking about creating that kind of series, and I wanted to ask you what you think about it. So do you think that that kind of series would be a good idea or not? Comment. So tell me why. And yeah, thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe, share this video to all of your friends, guys. Yeah, check out the description for some info, maybe, or some links. So for this uncopyrighted place, for example, so you can just take this place from the link in the description. Also check out my game, which is also linked in the description. And yeah, take care and see you in the next video, guys.